So I'm logged in, and now you need to begin to trade. So a lot of students are not sure what stocks to trade or when to trade or how to trade. So I'm here to give you some advice. Now remember, you're just starting out in the class. I'm not expecting you to be an expert stock trading person that knows what they're doing and can buy all stocks that are winners. You're learning here, so you're just testing it out. You're making some trial trades. You're just getting involved. So don't be too hard on yourself. You're just going to start to explore and make some trades. So it's very easy. This simulation is very easy. There's your welcome button. This is an overview of where you are. Your trading button, this is where you would go. And a lot of times it comes up even with sample stocks to trade. So here you could just pick, you could just look through the list and say, Walmart, I shop there. Well, I don't shop there, but you might shop there. And buy 100 shares of Walmart, submit order, order submitted. That's it, simple as that. You've traded a stock. You also have your rankings, and we could see here that so far about I think 12 students have signed up, and George is in first place. You could also look at George's account and see how did George get to first place? What trades did he make? What stocks is he holding? And he made a 11 $1,000 in Under Armour. Now that's a stock I mentioned in class. So I had mentioned that in class last week. If you were in class and you heard me say that, maybe George did. He went and purchased shares and made $11,000. So that's why coming to class is important. So if we go back to trading here now, okay, here's the company Zynga. So this is the company that makes Farmville and different games like that. So maybe you play Farmville or and you may you like this company, so we could go to trade. But we can't because there's actually a stock is under $5. So this game doesn't allow you to trade any stocks under $5. So let's look at MasterCard. Okay. Now inside of the trading, you have a few things in here. You have the stock price, the volume, the market cap, and this is MasterCard is 91 billion. You have a recent stock chart of where the price has been, a recent high and low, the sentiment, and the green area. So you have two markings here from some analysts. So in the green area is sentiment is bullish on the stock. If it was red, people would not be so happy with the stock. Now in the trading area, there are these buttons here. So the ones clicked in orange are the ones you're selecting. So you could buy a stock, good till cancel, and have a market position. So in chapter 3 we learn about market limit and stop orders, day and good till cancel, buy and sell short. So for right now, what you're going to do for most of your trades, you're just going to buy a good to cancel and a market order. And you're just going to place in the amount of shares you want to purchase and click submit order. Hit OK. So maybe there's a stock like, let's see, Amazon. And maybe I don't like Amazon. I think the price is going to go down, which it did already the other day. I could sell it short. So I could do a sell short order, and this is something we're going to learn on chapter 2. And I'm going to sell it short, hoping that the price of Amazon will go down. And here it says my order has been submitted successfully. So I did another trade. Now, these are just example companies here. You don't have to trade these companies below. You could actually type in a company that you may want to trade. Like say, let's type in the name of the company and search. Let's see. Usually this works better than this. So here, I guess you would have to put the trading symbol in and see what comes up. So here's a stock, and again, just click on the trade button, put in the amount of shares you want to buy, and hit submit order. All right. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Now there's also Yahoo Finance if you want to get some ideas and some stocks to trade. And in Yahoo Finance, you could let's see, you could read the news in Yahoo Finance. You can look at, let's see, market data. And we can go into market data, and they have a lot of stocks listed here. If you go into market movers, maybe percent gainers, and we could see, we can open this up, and it will list a bunch of stocks that did very well. So maybe you want a stock that's on a winning streak. Maybe we'll do BYD, Boyd Gambling Corporation. So I go back to trade and I type in, why is this locked? And I could put in the stock symbol, search, comes up and I can trade the stock and submit order. Okay. And I'm going to go back to Yahoo Finance. And let's see, Chipotle Mexican Grill did well today. I think I have some shares of that. And I can also look at, maybe I want to look at the percent losers. And we'll see what companies, so maybe there's a buying opportunity in some of these companies. So if I look, let's see, TXTR, type in TXT, and I could search for this company. I'm going to trade this, and maybe I feel like there's a good reason it went down. I'm going to sell the the stock short, which means that I expect the stock to keep going down, and I'm going to make money as the stock goes down. You'll see how this is going to work in chapter 2. So I'm going to submit the order, and there we go. So Yahoo Finance is one of many sites where you can play around and look at, maybe I want to look at the volume leaders, which stocks are moving up the most or down the most, have the highest volume as far as people interested in trading in them. Now, if there's a couple of the trades I can make, if I look at my portfolio, I could see that I have Facebook here, and I own it already. And maybe I want to sell it. So I can just click on trade and I could sell the amount of shares that I currently have, which is 1,000. But maybe I don't quite want to sell it. Maybe I want to put a limit order on it, and I want to say if it reaches $64, that's when I want to sell. And I'm going to submit the order. So now when it won't sell the stock until it actually reaches 64. And I can take another stock I have. Let's see. Maybe we'll look at this stock here, and I could trade this, and I could say, so a limit will limit the price which I sell it at. So I can also put a stop order in. So I could sell this stock, and the stop order says it's currently at 26, and I'll say if this stock reaches 25, sell it, because I'm afraid it's going to go down a lot more than that, much quicker. So I can kind of use these special orders in my trading on the stocks I already have, or I could do I could place limit orders on stocks to say Mattel. I want to buy Mattel, but I want to create a limit. Mattel is currently at 37.84, so I want to buy it, but I only want to buy it if it dips down to $34. So if this stock dips down to $34, then I'm going to buy 100 shares. So on the limit order, I can dictate what price I'm going to buy or sell the stock for. So I'm going to buy the stock at 34. So if this, within the good till cancel, which is 6 months, if this ever reaches 34, then it could be today, tomorrow, next week, it will purchase the stock for me. So these are some these price types are some additional ways to place orders and manipulate the market. We learn more about this in chapter 3, but I figured I'd just bring it up here in case you wanted to play around with it. So there we go. I have my portfolio. I already have 6 stocks in my portfolio. I can look at my orders. So today I placed about 8 orders, and these will not go into effect until Monday morning at 9:30. So they're just placed in there right now, and they're waiting for the market to open. I can see my transaction history, everything I've traded so far, and I can go back to my welcome page, and that's it. So that's as easy as that. So the answer to trading here is just get started. If you're not sure what to buy, think about any of the stores or products you use today that you may, like I used the example in class, the student was wearing Under Armour, and I said that's a good stock. George went and purchased the stock in his portfolio. And so if we see the rankings, George here purchased that stock in his portfolio, and he made $11,000 in a couple of days just by attending class. But you don't have to wait for me. Go around, look around, think of different stores or products that you like, and see if there's a stock listed. And go to Yahoo Finance, and if you want to look up a company and you think maybe Clorox. Clorox, you like Clorox? Oh, here's the Clorox company. So here's a stock that, potential stock to invest in. And then while you're in Yahoo Finance, you can read about the profile of the company and see exactly what the company does. You can look at some key statistics, and these key statistics we'll go over more closely in class to talk about these statistics, what they mean, and how they can help you to trade. You can look at analysts' opinion, what they upgrades and downgrades. You can view the financial statements, see how the company is doing with revenues and sales and things of that nature. You can check out the competitors on it. You can actually go to the message boards and see what other investors are saying about the stock. So there's a lot you can learn just from working around Yahoo Finance, looking up companies you're thinking about, doing a little research. And when you're looking at a company, they also have news down here. So if you want to know why, Under Armour went up. Actually, earlier this week it was about 80, and now it's 108. So if you want to look through the headlines, you could find out that they had really good earnings release, that they made their revenues, actually beat their revenues and beat their profits, and the stock was rewarded because they're maximizing the shareholders' wealth, which we learned in our finance class, and things went very well. Okay, so there's a brief overview of how to sign up for the stock market game and how to trade stocks. And I look forward to seeing you in the competition. And I hope by Monday morning I have more than 12 students registered for the simulation, for the stock trading simulation. Okay, thank you.